You've been there, girl. It's time to show the world. You've been it. Time to pop your
Hey, welcome back, twin. It's your girl Lexx the Gemini, and I'm back here with another video. Today's video is Lexx the Artist, episode 1, and I'm going to be showing you all my two favorite pieces that I currently have that I haven't painted over. And I'm most excited about this piece right here. It's titled Lexx the Gemini. And this piece is a representation of me. This is my first piece that I have sketched like before I began to paint. So with this piece, I started off with just the picture of me in the middle that I sketched out. I'll put the picture of that in here somewhere. I sketched myself first. I normally just get to painting on, like, I just paint. I don't sketch before. I don't write anything. I don't draw or anything on the canvas beforehand. Now I may sketch something in my sketchbook to, like, you know, prepare myself for a painting, but I have never painted over my sketch until this piece right here. And I'm not gonna lie, like, this is literally my favorite piece. I feel like it tells a story, and you get exactly, for me at least, you get exactly what it is. It speaks, and it is a representation of me. And yeah, so this is my favorite piece. Like, even the details in the clouds, like, can y'all see that? Like, look at that. Like, y'all, I feel like I was in my bag with this one, and I feel like I really did my big one. Now, mind you, I see a lot of space for growth, but I mean, this is good. You don't know too many people that can come and who don't have any sort of like training, or like haven't taken any art courses or anything like that can just come off the fly and paint like this, who doesn't just have the gift. And I truly believe that I have the gift, and I'm a creative and an artist, and I'm definitely sensitive about my shit. All right, so I created this one for an event that I hosted, or that me and one of my friends hosted. We have a paint and sip business called Paradise Paint and Sip. Shout out to Tia. And we had an event called Girl Get Up, you know, from the Sarah Jakes Roberts, you know, sermon. Or with our business, we like to do things that are for, or help paint things that are easy for people who aren't artists, who want to come out and experience a good night and, you know, vibe out. And so how I created these flowers, you would not believe. I used a rubber band, a marble, and a balloon. So it's a balloon, a rubber band, and a marble. And I put the marble inside the balloon, tied it up with the rubber band, and then flipped it inside out, blew it up a little bit, put a knot at the top, and it creates like a little pit on the inside of it, and then the outside, it kind of ripples up the balloon. So when you dip it into the paint, it gets like those like kind of shapes. And you just, you know, mix your paint up in there, you dip it in, and you dab it onto your canvas. And then we use paint brushes to put our pits on the inside, and the stems. And then all you had to do after that was put your Girl Get Up on there, and that was it. So it's so simple how art can be done. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And I'll input like a video or picture of some of the paintings that were done at the event that day as well. So you can see how well they did, because they did really, really good. I wasn't expecting everybody to enjoy it the way that they did, but they did. I have one other piece, but I don't think it's done yet, so I'm not gonna show y'all. I'll show it once I'm done with it. And a good thing is this weekend, I plan to do a Valentine's Day piece with y'all. So I'll get on here and actually paint with y'all, and y'all see how I start the process for myself from start to finish. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then, oh, I have one more thing that I want to show y'all. So I went to the library yesterday and I got some different books. This is Street Art Today. It has so many different, I got this book really for inspiration, but it has so many different pieces of street art that have like, that are so colorful and just vibrant. It just, I don't know, like for me, when I looked in this book, I just saw so much inspiration that I could pull from, you know, like look at this. This is so dope. Like that's so cool. Like to be able to use your talent and things that float around in your own head and put it on a canvas or on a wall or, you know, on a piece of paper, wherever you're putting your art. Like it's so cool to be able to see things like this. So yeah, I'm going to be looking in here to kind of get inspiration, not copy or anything. Inspiration is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to get some inspiration. I feel like I could get a lot of inspiration from this book. And so I have three more. I have this one. This one is Figure Drawing for Artists. Now this book, I really got this one because I've always drawn, but I did more so of like sketches that were pretty, like, how can I say it? It was more so like doodles, like cartoons. And my brother has always been the one that has like more so of the realistic pictures and things of that nature. Like he can draw a whole face. Like he can take a picture of you, look at the picture, and draw your face, and it looks like you. So I've never really been able to do that. Like I've just been more so of the cartoon. Like this piece right here, the Lexx the Gemini piece, is really the only like first piece that I have created that was kind of in a more realistic form, and even still, it's still kind of cartoonistic. And that's the style and the lane that I really choose to stay in, and I like the most. But I want to be able to understand like how to do like profile images and things like that. So like this gives you some insight on how to correctly draw figures and people and stuff like that. And so like I said before, I have never taken any art classes or anything like that. So I don't have any professional technique in my art. It's just strictly whatever is natural for me, and that's how I create. But nothing's wrong with that. But I still want to be able to be up on, you know, my game and learn new techniques. It's always good to learn. All right, so I got this book. It's a watercolor paint book, and this one is very educational as well. It shows you how to mix colors. It shows you how to make certain shapes and do different images. And it also shows you how to finger paint with your watercolors and things of that nature. And I'm definitely one of those artists that likes to be like super hands-on with the art and like to use my fingers and, you know, everything like that, not just brushes. So water color, that's another one that I really want to be able to tap into. And then the last book that I got, it's a oil paint book. Now I have used oil paint before, but I've used the oil paint pastel sticks, and I've only used them once, and it was a cheap brand. I got it from Walmart, and the only reason why I got like a really cheap brand was because it was my first time using it, and I didn't want to use something like super expensive, and I hadn't already like known how to use them. But I do see now that having a better quality pastel stick makes your painting flow better. You can easily or better manipulate the oil paint and, you know, mix and match everything together. And then like with um a cheaper brand, a brand that is not of the best quality, I noticed that the stick is more like chalky and like crayon, and it doesn't allow you to really like maneuver and move across the canvas how you would like to, and or how I would like to. And that's what I didn't like about it. And then when I went across the canvas, like the it would like literally, it would be little shavings coming off of it like everywhere, and like, or like big chunks, big shavings. I didn't like that. So I'm going to try to redo that picture and that painting again and see how it comes out. That's the one that I'm gonna redo this weekend. So we'll see. I don't know if I want to do the sticks or just do oil paint in general. All I have used so far is that oil pastel. I've used some cheaper kind of watercolor before, but I was just kind of playing around. And then I normally use acrylic. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that comes together. And also, I said I was going to show you all one sketch from my sketchbook. I'm going to try to make sure I do that every time I come on here to talk to y'all. I'm going to do one sketch that I have done recently in my sketchbook. I'm going to show y'all. I don't know if I'll paint this one or not, but this is one sketch that I have already created that I want to I want to paint it, but let me see. Can you guys see that? So that's that one. It's not 100% done. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. So I may color this in my sketch. I may use those oil sticks that I was talking about before. I may use those to finish this in my sketchbook, or I may just leave it and then actually make this actual painting. I may paint this one this weekend. So I haven't decided yet. We'll see how I feel once that time comes. But yeah, so I'm excited about that one. I was really proud of this sketch that I created. And then I have some others, but I'm not really ready to show them just yet. So yeah. Oh, and also I got one other book from the library. It is Michelle Obama's The Light We Carry. I have made it past page 150. I think it's like 300 some pages in here. I plan on finishing this book this week, and it's really good so far. I feel like it's very insightful, very motivational, and very inspiring. It talks about a lot about fear so far where I am in the book, and that's something that I am trying to overcome myself. So it gives you more insight into other people's perspective on life. And that's really all life is, perspective. So, yeah, I'm excited to finish this one. And I'll give y'all like a little run through of it once I'm completely done with it. But yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. And if you have made it this far, comment the light in the comment section. And always remember that you been her, you been him. And I love y'all, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. See y'all.